Alright, let's get things put together. Alright, everything's looking good. Alright, let's get started. Now it's time to play Lucy's new story. In this case, her TV VHS schedule thing. So what are we going to continue after this part? Oh, we got some nice music up in here. Oh, it's the temple theme. Oh, this shouldn't take too long. Maybe 30 minutes to an hour? No, not 30 minutes. Maybe an hour and a half or so, depending on if I don't get slaughtered. Tales of the Dreamless. And this is Tales of the Dreamless 2 and 3 afterwards. Okay. Lucy wants to raise a strange puppy, but it hasn't quite warmed up to her yet. Oh no. What does it mean by strange? Already good. I already did all my stuff outside. Oh, off stream. Belle, who says she needs to see you, but considering what I know of her, it's a bit too early for her to drop by, right? Go with this one. We shouldn't stay out too late. Our seniors are all dedicated to their training. So you should maintain a regular schedule to sleep early and wake up early. I can tell you're not really listening. Just be careful out there and remember you can always come to me if anything happens. Sure enough, before long, someone came knocking on the room's window. As it could only be...
Belle? I knew you'd still be up. Huh? Didn't you specifically tell me to stay up tonight because you wanted to talk? I knew I could count on you, Proxy. Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is... I was hoping you could help me with something. Lately, my ethereal research has been like a Tarrasque mixer trying to get through the old metro tunnel in Cretan Hollow. Completely stuck.
That's a nice analogy.
Whoa, that's rough. How are things going before you hit the bottleneck? It was... going pretty well, I guess. I had this plan to turn our lawn into pedal sofas for hollow camping, and I tried to figure out how the traffic lights on Fawn worked. Oh, do you happen to know, if you tie both ends of a Spectre's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating?
What in the world?
Wait, Lucia, where are all these research ideas even coming from? What do you mean, where? From the Hollows, of course. Just walk on in, run into a couple of ethereals, and boom! Research inspiration! But I'll admit, these ordinary inspirations are just not enough.
Same voice actor, by the way. You know that meme? But, yeah, she actually... Gotta turn off my heater. Yeah, but same voice actor meme, by the way, because she was actually the voice actor for Lucy, was actually also the voice actor for Isolta, the Isolta's leader, and all that. Yeah, Like, holy cow, talk about range. You cannot hear her Isoto voice at all. It's really good.
The inspirations are not enough? Or should I be asking, what about the other ideas you had before?
Roxy, could it be you haven't read any of my posts on Spook Shack? I guess the titles of my posts haven't been catchy enough. If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the fiery serpent, then no matter how many times I write about blast crawlers, people are just gonna get bored and lose their interest in the forum. And when that happens,
that is legit happens on social media, YouTube, and everything. That is very true.
What's a night horror? Some rare ethereal you're interested in?
well, it's kind of a long story. For now, think of it as an ethereal. An ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them. Wait, Roxy, do you think ethereals can communicate with humans?
Nani? Impossible! Impossible.
What? Don't tell me you want to talk to ethereals so you can lounge on our lawn pedal sofas while taking a break in the hollow.
I know what you mean, Proxy. Normally, I'd say this is just baseless speculation and leave it at that. But right now, I've got the perfect research subject in mind. Let's head out now. Before diving into the hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy.
Why are we going to Fluffy of all places?
Oh, I'm going to buy a toy.
What? A toy? Did you get a
Not yet, actually.
Oh my god, that reaction's gold.
That's gonna be the goodest pup.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to win over...
Oh my god, that's gold.
Take it into the hollow?
Good thing I do my dailies, but outside of that, what? It's too gold. And right now we got a few friends who actually get enjoying a little bit of their playing of ZZZ. So it's kind of cool that some of our friends are actually able to play the game.
Hey there, welcome in. Looking for something special today? If I want a little doggy to come up to me on her own, what should I get? Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That's all it takes to win a puppy's heart.
Very true, actually. I've known so many dogs. Same thing with cats too. I remember when I was like 8. There was this cat that I used to visit when I went to Nigeria when I was like really young, and that cat did not know me at all, but we became best of friends to the point that like when the cat would like see me, like she would be sleeping, as soon as she wakes up, she would see me and just get up and start walking towards me like, "Oh, it's you," and then we'll play for like almost all day. To the point that yeah, I didn't notice until I got way older. But then like for example with cats, like they like when they let you rub their belly, that means that's a sign of trust. I'm like, oh okay, that explains a lot, but that's actually kind of interesting. And then
Well, if Fluffy Puppy's shopkeeper says so, then it's gotta be true. Plus, Karen herself is... Yeah, I trust her.
No. I'm not saying I don't believe it. It's just... Chestnut's a very particular little pup.
How particular?
I understand. I've met lots of special needs pups. Some
Dang,
are abandoned, some have been on their own since they were born. If you want to gain their trust, it will take a longer time. Let me think. What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies! I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it.
Well, there was no as you introduced the treats. Yes, you.
Sorry, the smell got me.
That's okay. But, I don't think Chestnut would like this. Chestnut is, a bit of a picky eater.
How
I
picky?
see. Then maybe you want to give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing. Our kitties and puppies go nuts for it.
This looks great! But is it sturdy enough?
I'm afraid not. It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so I wouldn't call it sturdy. It should work for smaller dogs, though.
Chestnut's a big girl, with a big girl attitude.
Damn, what the devil is this dog?
That might not work then. Let me think. Oh, if you don't mind something a little old school, we do have another toy for bigger pups. It's actually more of a pillow. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused with a calming scent to help soothe anxious pups. People can't really smell it, but dogs usually like it a lot.
Oh, this is adorable! Though, I'm not sure if Chestnut would care much about the scent with her sense of smell.
Yeah.
So Chestnut is a big, picky, grumpy puppy with a weak sense of smell? That sounds kinda weird.
What's weird about that? Every puppy's
Lucy, what are you hiding?
Chestnut's just got her own little quirks. I'll take this one, please.
But as I was saying about the cat, pretty much, she would like she trusted me so well. What she would do sometimes, she would grab my knee, like when I'm like sitting on a stool or something. So when my knees are bent, she would like grab my kneecap, my knee, and then she would stretch herself. And that's when I learned, like back then, I learned that like cats have like different ways of how they set up their claws. So like she would grip my knee and just stretch, and then once she's done, she's like, "All right," and she wouldn't even scratch me at all. But yeah. But then back then I didn't know what the difference between a female cat and a male cat, so I called her Tom. So that was actually the most funniest part. But yeah. But hello, mysterious watcher. How's it going?
You got it. Hope it helps you bond with that special little pup of yours.
Oh, it definitely will.
Lucy takes the cushion. Karen get recommended. Better catch up quick. Oh, trial use.
Eradicate all evil.
Yeah, don't want to use Miyabi. Good on the great Miyabi struggling against some of these in season 2 monsters. It's like, oh, like something not power creep, but just Are you familiar with her setup? I already unlocked her.
Let me think. Alright, let's head that way.
Help! Help!
Huh? Isn't that...
So this is a ethereal dog.
strange? This place was nice and quiet last time I was here.
By nice and quiet, you mean there weren't as many ethereals back then?
Not exactly. But the ethereals here were always pretty chill. They hardly ever gather like this.
Ethereals? Chill?
Thank goodness you guys are here. I was this close to being killed. That sneaky little hottie totally set me up.
Huh? Which hottie are you talking about? Among the pack of ethereals that surrounded you, I didn't see any.
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller hottie, just about waist high. That one right there. It lured me all the way here and got me ambushed by all those ethereals.
Never heard of anything like that before. An ethereal pulling tricks on people? How did it trick you?
It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase it, you know?
That's pretty weird.
That is
It's
weird.
not that weird. You young folks shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be.
No, I mean, you are pretty weird, mister. In the Hollow, most people run away from ethereals. That little hot tea from earlier, if you want to dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler. Why did you even chase it?
Thanatos,
I
oh,
didn't
good lord.
chase it. Look, I was minding my own business in the Hollow, and that hot
That
tea grabbed
teleporting
me out of the
shooting
blue.
girl,
The whole
annoying
pack
jerk.
of ethereals behind it to ambush me.
Now that's interesting. I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals in Hollow Zero being able to command other ethereals. Maybe that little hot tea has what it takes to be the next Nineveh.
Oh
I don't
no.
get what you're on about. You run into ethereals in the Hollow, you
No,
eliminate
they
them.
with
That's
no
just the way it
thick
is.
HP boss.
Instead of taking down that ethereal, you're now blaming me? That is just absurd.
Yeah.
Whoa there. Chill out, mister. She literally saved your life earlier. She's just trying to understand what happened to you. Is that so wrong?
You?
We have things from lose that he couldn't answer the investigator snaps and storms off. Me, but
Foxy,
please.
do you think I'm absurd too?
Okay, what's the right answer for this one?
What do you mean? You've always been a little absurd, no? Just kidding. I've gotten used to your unique way of thinking. Ethereals are dangerous, sure, but that doesn't mean strangers are any safer, right?
Ah, I knew it! Now we're totally in sync! Like how Arimon and Spectre always find each other in the dark! Plus, that investigator earlier was quite the weird one. I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chestnut of hurting someone.
Wait, what?
Wait, Chestnut? Who? You mean that little hot tea the investigator was talking about?
Yeah! Chestnut is a good girl. Ever since I met Chestnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to injured investigators so I could help them.
Huh.
This one time, right around here, my carrot stopped working. Chestnut just happened to stroll by and guided me out.
Maybe that dog still has, maybe that Pacific Ethereal still has some of its old mannerisms, like how Lucy's dad was. Like, he still has somewhat of his consciousness hanging around in in the main story when you start it.
A hottie? Working as a rescue dog in the Hollow? Are you serious? And here I thought your ideas from earlier were wild.
There's other reasons, of course. But I trust Chestnut. She's always been gentle and kind. What's strange is, the last few times I saw her, I kept feeling like someone was tagging her, tracking her. Just like that guy from earlier.
A kind and gentle ethereal? I need a second to process it. Those other reasons must be really important.
It's a long story. Let's talk about it when we get back. Ugh.
This is very interesting.
Thanks to that weirdo earlier, I didn't even get the chance to give Chestnut the toy I picked out. Let's look around a bit more. Maybe she's still nearby. I think Chestnut went that way. Let's go take a look.
Perfect timing. Where are you going?
God.
I got you. The stage is mine. Slumber in the night.
Watch out! Right. My blade is already sheathed.
Got brought the old rival. Shield flash.
I'm unstoppable. Weakling. How about I smash it? The story's fine.
Return to the Sea of Dreams.
Not late, Emma. Now, little cuties, crush them! How about I smash it?
Jackpot. Barely, but
I
jackpot.
know you're there. You didn't hide your tail properly.
Did she actually understand that?
Of course. She always understood me.
Huh.
Aw, you don't like it? Just give me it.
That's what part of the battle cutscene. Although this seems like the closest Jenna has ever gotten to me, seems like it's not in the mood to play with me just yet. Did we head back? But I think I know what you want to ask. Let's talk about once we get out of here. Huh.
Oh my.
That was so random. To leave the hollow with Lucia. What a shame. You mean Chestnut?
Aw. Chestnut still wouldn't wouldn't take my gift. Do you think that investigator spooked her? Maybe that's why she's being extra cautious today.
Well, we can always head back to Lemnian Hollow next time and look for her again.
Okay. I hope we get to see Chestnut next time. Oh, right. I promised to tell you why I trust Chestnut, didn't I?
This
Well,
is so weird.
it has something to do with the night horror legend from my tribe. Long story short, Chestnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream.
Wait, what?
I think I remember you mentioning the night horror, but you never said it sent you a gift. Can you tell me more about it?
You already know I'm one of the night watchers out on the fringes of New Eridu. We rest during the day, and we're active at night. The stories say that long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful ethereal. The battle lasted for days, and just before it fell, it released a final surge of power. Ever since then, it's haunted our dreams. Sometimes,
that's a
when
mean
our people
curse,
fall asleep at
legend.
night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its call. Just before the ether consumes them, before they become ethereals, they regain clarity for just a fleeting moment. Over time, we've come to realize that the more people who fall asleep, the stronger it becomes.
Kind of like the boogeyman.
What a terrifying curse! Is there a way to break it?
No. That's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, someone always stays awake to keep watch. The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals don't attack us. They see us like we're one of them. And this staff, it's the only weapon left from when our ancestors fought the night horror. It lets me mimic ethereal abilities.
Oh, so her
said I
summoning
was the
ability.
most gifted of the younger generation. Or something like that. I'm still not sure what made him decide that. But he gave this staff to me.
Being seen as one of the ethereals and copying their moves. If all these weird powers are gifts from the night horror, then what about Chestnut?
Oh, Chestnut. It was a night not long ago. Granny was keeping watch for me. She was telling me stories of the night horror. How it's both feared and revered by our people.
This is some good lore stuff, actually.
She even described the night horror she saw in her dreams. Just like everyone else said, a stunningly beautiful ethereal. Almost godlike. That night, I dreamed of the night horror's gaze. It was looking at me. And in front of me, there was a little hottie. It looked tired. Like it had been through a big fight. We stared at each other. Like survivors meeting after a disaster. Still cautious, still on edge. Not long after that dream, I met Chestnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either. And she treated the other outsiders kindly too. That's why I've always believed Chestnut is a gift. A little dog sent by the night horror.
Huh. Like I said, this is some good lore shit. Holy
the
cow.
night horror was just being nice?
I don't know. But I think Chestnut is such a good girl. If we can get along, maybe the conflict we saw in the dreams won't come true after all. And what if the night horror is just like Chestnut? What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could finally come to an end. Sounds silly, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll go with this one.
Not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia. It's the hollow. Who can say anything for sure?
Even among my own people, no one really believes me. Except for Ade and Granny.
Oh, her dad. Can't believe it's already this late. Better make the most of it now. Nope. I finally got away from home and there's no one to tell me what to do, so it's time to stir up some trouble. Oh no. Alright, I'm back. Today I'm going to pull an all-mourner. Oh goodness. An all-mourner? Yeah, having your hair staying up early in the morning can really mess with your health. I used to think that was just something old night watchers had to deal with. But I found out that whether in the outer ring or Wi-Fi Peninsula, everyone goes their lost and lifeless in the morning. People sleeping, standing up in the cable cars, some stumbling into bamboo charge stations with their eyes barely open, others drifting into herbal tea shops, asking for coffee. Clearly they're all taking damage from pulling those early morning hours, or maybe all night hours. Really? But they just need to get some sleep in the morning, like Grandma told me. Besides, I clearly remember, Bill, when you woke up early, you also... Wait, we're getting off track. Exactly about Chestnut. I heard that people often take morning walks with their pets on the beach at Solon Bay. Should we go check it out? Let's learn how do other get animals to like them. A bird? Wow. Wanna say hi to her? Oh, there, little birdie. Chirp, chirp. So cute. If her to see a Berlin approach so delicately on someone's shoulder, she's really friendly like with most people. If only my dog would rely on me like that. Maybe chance that she's just being lazy. I wanted to flop her own wings. I just wants to use me as a personal ride. Yeah, birds are like really rare to like have, chilling next to a person. The little bird pecks the man's ear hard. After the man begs for mercy, the bird gently nuzzles her beak against the side of his face. Oh, that's cute. Wow, you two are really close. I get it, animals can be moody sometimes as humans. We need to be good at having patience, but also see the right moment to create opportunities for communication. After I trust she won't hurt me, and she trusts I won't hurt her. Everything else is minor. Though honestly, that one did hurt a bit. Ouch. Chirp. I get it, I trust that she not won't hurt me. So next time she ignores me again, I'll just say something to make her angry. When she gets mad enough to bite me, I'll apologize. That's actually a bad idea. Good lord. I'll just chop off your arms. It's just a little dog. What trouble could your chest not possibly get into? Oh, that dog got a big old mouth. Check, girl. Hello, good morning. Bad morning, unfortunately. Woof. Alright, I guess so. What do you want me to do now? That cocky little dog barks loudly a few more times, mixed with some impatient sneezes. Then he lifts his head and turns around, clearly a sign he wants to leave. The girl walking him heaves a heavy sigh and turns to ask Lucy. Sorry, what were you trying to say now? One time, how do you and your dog usually get so along? Oh, simple. He screams at me, I obey. If I don't obey, he screams, and then I obey. He always manages to cause even bigger trouble, and all I have to do is follow his bark and call. We are a harvest tyrant with endless energy, and his poor slave. That's pretty much it. You're not wrong. Oh. Could have thought about doing something about like starting a grand rebellion, grab him and jump into the sea, and then get once and for all. By the gods! But then I thought, I'm not even as good as a swimmer as he is. What if he swims back to shore and tricks someone else with that innocent act of his? Wouldn't I just be letting a poor person fall victim? A lashing smile creeped across the girl's face. I remember something exciting. But hey, humans live longer than dogs. In 10 years, when he gets old, I know if you left the bark and scream, you can't drag the whole table around the room just 'cause he's used to it. He won't be able to torture me anymore. God, dog, yeah, some people should not have animals, holy cow. When the time comes, we'll live together in love and perfect harmony. Tyra is clearly displeased with this and runs away screaming, probably not wanting it to trick another person as a human. The girl rushes off after without even managing to say goodbye. That is some relationship. Example doesn't seem very helpful. I I only learned is maybe I could chase after Chestnut until she's all tired out, then stuff the pillow into her mouth. This guy was in a notebook, but ends up tearing it out the whole page in the end. We're like, nah. Dude, that man got a turtle. Hey, lass, what's up? Hi, sir. Are you taking your turtle for a walk? We both of the residents slowly nodding gently in acknowledgement. That's right, old buddy here was my grandfather's good friend. He passed it down to my dad, and my dad passed it down to me. Technically I should call it, what? Let's not get into that inheritance. Your grandfather's good friend? Lucy counted on her finger, trying to figure out the generational relationship between the two elderly folks. Many, many years ago, when I first got it from my dad, I was still young back then. I found it too lazy and slow, so I just kept it in the water tank. It seemed to know I looked down on it, so it gave me the cold shoulder too. Yeah, tortoises are actually very smart. But over these past few years, I've grown old and can't walk much anymore. It forgave me for nothing it before, and now it's just willing to keep me company when I go out to soak up some sun. That's nice. I wish I could have a climb with my dog, too, but I don't think she likes getting too close to me. Take it easy, young one. And words fail us. Speak through our actions. Simply keep communicating with them, and they'll eventually understand. So how's that? You interacted with animals. I still got a lot to learn. But I feel like Chestnut is also trying hard to get closer to me. Though she didn't accept my gift, she wasn't completely indifferent. Today was the closest she ever got to me, but how do I gain her trust? I don't know. Even though I saw Chestnut being hostile to the investigator tonight, I still gave her the pillow. Chestnut was willing to get close enough because she thought I believed she was a good ethereal. That makes sense, just like what Grant said earlier. Chestnut understood me. Chestnut was really unfriendly with him. Totally different from how I seen her treat others before, and how she treats both of us. Collectively, the Chestnut made her own judgment after observing him. Though I don't know yet, the reason the ethereal Chestnut being so friendly is already a miracle that defies nature and goes against instinct. I don't want to let her down. Probably because it's her usual bedtime. Lucy seems pretty sleepy already. You're like here to pass out. Alright, tonight's hollow bedtime tale ends here. Even for a plan all morning, this had gone on way too long. I had to get out of here before the night anniversary magic wears off. I can find you when there's any new developments. Oh, I'm gonna do the other two anyway. Like a princess from a fairy tale who must leave when the time runs out. Elizabeth goodbye, pulls up her hood, and gracefully vanishes into the crowd. Like a phantom. Night horror scenes appeared again. Lucia must go find her sleepwalking tribe members. Oh, this is interesting. Every day bedtime at home. After all, wise reminders are more reliable than any clock, but tonight a familiar visitor will be coming over. Lucy sent a message but didn't really explain what's going on. I'll ask her when she gets here. Oh, that's been a minute since seeing Belle and or Wise sitting down. Well, as the main character just sitting down on their phone like that. Can't ignore what's going and stay out late having fun again. As promised, your midnight visitor arrives in the dead of night once again.
Belle!
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Got the
Don't
dramatic
panic.
music.
Take your time and tell me slowly.
It's the Night Horror! There's word in my tribe that the Night Horror has returned! Our old chieftain. He sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow, and no one's seen him since.
Uh-oh.
What? Was it an accident?
It was someone was trying to gather her thoughts.
A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the Night Horror. They promised they only wanted to learn more about the Night Horror's powers, and if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away. But for everyone's safety, the chieftain said no. Not long after, people overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly.
Sheesh.
That sounds suspicious. Do you think those people were involved? Since they got turned down, they forced the chieftain to sleepwalk?
But they left right after they spoke with the chieftain. No one saw them return or sneak into the tribe. It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the Night Horror. And following the fate of all night watchers, returned to the Hollow's embrace.
Something's definitely off here.
I've been carrying the staff he gave me, and I still remember his words. Maybe all night watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the Hollow and becoming one of the ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live our lives to the fullest. So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the Night Horror itself, I need to know why.
Alright, I'll live with those two. Can't use Monito, because he's not fully developed in terms of levels. Yeah, I just need to get him out. I think he's like the last fighter and I need to like level up to next. This is what I was told about earlier. But why does it look so familiar? I think so, let me think here. Seems to be a near patch. That's not often takes. I ran into her here a few times before. Wait, it really does seem like a coincidence. Anyway, let's search around for any traces Chieftain might have left. Oh, but I did hear that tomorrow we're getting some more news about the Pokemon ZA's DLC. Yeah, I'd say to go get the DLC, but when I get the money together, I will be getting that ASAP. What the? What did I just see? Oh, that was creepy. Lights on the shift. I call it night terror moment. Well, let me look at.
This is the path I follow.
Please. If you need ready, I shall.
Soldier, hey, don't look. This weather's perfect. Eradicate all evil.
Yeah. Obvious. Yeah. I already need to get worked on.
Late night adventure. I promise you'll love it. A crossroads. I see marks by the roadside. Let's check them out.
There are indents from fiery several explosions, footprints left by Hokuson, imprints from crude shield, and marks covered when Anchor set down his leg nearby. That's not human, no neatly dressed skater, no barefoot footprints, no nothing. Let's go down the footprints on the ground. Finally, we almost missed such obvious clues. Should be this way. I'll be optimistic. I think these look like footprints left by members of the Night Walker tribe, searching for the chieftain after he went sleepwalking and disappeared. Besides, this area is usually deserted, yet there are multiple sets of footprints, all fresh and undisturbed by ethereals. Even if it wasn't about the chieftain, we should still check it out.
The ethereals seem kinda riled up today.
How do you know that? They all look the same to me.
See the glow around their cores? It's shifting fast. Much faster. About 20% quicker than usual.
Whoa, you can tell?
Dang, that's some good observation skills.
There's saber! Pretty, right? Starlight shine!
Starlight Shine. Yeah, I think Billy found a fan now.
Don't worry.
Uh-oh.
It's a hater.
Do you actually know this ethereal? It's the chieftain?
No, not like that. But if the chieftain had turned into an ethereal, he would be a far stronger one than this.
Oh, that's good. Oh, wow. Teleportation?
Go chieftain, I guess.
High-rank ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing its muscle here, it might actually be good news for us.
I'm not following what you just said. But if you're calling it good news, it's good news.
Yep. But first we need to deal with this little troublemaker. It's being a menace. Wanna play a game?
Oops.
Bring on the fireworks! Dollar hand right!
Okay, this can be really tricky.
The name of the night emissary! Great armor at my command!
more shadows.
Don't mess with the support.
Strawberry, this one's mine. Pretty, right?
I'll match your rhythm.
There's Saber! Thanatos Sun! Like a shadow!
Let me help you chill out.
Okay, then we're getting somewhere.
Ending's already written.
Fall back, Kari!
The next page is the ending.
Eat this. Okay, that was actually pretty fun. I hate to break it to you, but the dude we just saw now was definitely a Hayatar. They are exalted priests before turning into ethereals. Good lord. Well, I know making Hayatar requires some prep work, so to speak. Is the exalted exclusive cheese cheese made with unique techniques and extra long fermentation. Sorry, I finally lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's talk about something else more cheerful. The people who came to rescue the chieftain left a mark. It means something like he's around the corner now, and everyone's gone back, but something seems off. Quick. Sometimes night watching encounter more trouble situations in the hollows. To learn can know about our predicament, we are establishing unique comprehensive on marks. When I look behind this time, it matches what I felt. Hold on, I got this feeling that something making these ears down here restless. Look carefully, we might find something good. And I haven't seen chestnut today either. Ugh. What I mean is, since the cheating is fine, we should continue our previous research until we find new information. If I remember correctly, there should be an ethereal around here that's perfect for research. Yep. There's two of them. As you can see in the area, wondering why theirs are acting so strangely.
No other clues nearby, huh?
We got
What was that?
we got a comic cutscene.
Chestnut? Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you? Come on, let's follow her.
Hold on, just like that?
Let's go! We've entered the hollow so many times, but this is the first
I like the
time
music.
we had a tour service.
Wait, watch out for ethereals! And I don't mean chestnut.
Emergency! Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, pardon me, coming through. Sorry! Whew, looks like everyone's in a rush today.
Huh. This is very cool.
Weren't we supposed to be looking for clues? I think I just hit my steps for the day.
Chestnut, what is it you're leading me to?
Marvel.
Don't tell me we'll get all the way there just to find out.
Sounds like a chew toy.
Wait,
So loud that shit.
Aaron? And what's that beside him?
look at him, more exotic thrills that come swarming in. Shed nothing to want to join the fight. Just that. Might be drinking so hot tea is helping us beat up other ethereals. Huh.
Leave it to me! Faithful companion!
That's kind of cool. Combo, combo. It takes some time to wake up Lucy's fellow night watcher.
Kieran? Kieran! Are you okay?
Lucia? What are you doing here?
I heard about the chieftain. I came here to see if there were any clues. What about you? Did you also sleepwalk into this hollow?
I don't really remember. I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me up, I had no idea.
Sleepwalking is a dangerous thing. Okay, you're trying to wake somebody up when you sleepwalking, you get hurt. They could hurt themselves, they can hurt you. You still get that freakish strength for a brief moment.
It's pretty late. Maybe that friend of yours also dozed off.
I don't know. I saw him as a friend. But maybe he didn't see me the same way. He's always in an investigator outfit. Last time I ran into trouble in the hollow, he was the one who saved me. Lucia knows. When things go south in the hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned. It's rare for anyone to turn back for us.
What? Why?
That's messed
Just
up.
because you don't get attacked by ethereals, they treat you like you're some kind of freak?
Especially when the ethereals come swarming, it really becomes apparent that we're Night Watchers. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can't tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher in a helmet doesn't look that different from a frenzied maniac or a vicious striker.
That's crazy. But there's something strangely funny about it, too. Sorry.
Dang, Bill.
I shouldn't laugh at it.
In dangerous situations, people tend to turn on anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us first. And they always say things like, "You'll be fine. The ethereals won't attack you. Just hide here. We'll come back for you when we can."
Most of the time, no one comes back for us.
That's why, after that guy saved me, I really thought he was a true friend.
I understand what you mean. But has he been acting strange lately?
Strange. Well, lately, he's been asking a lot about the night horror. And really digging into things like how we communicate with ethereals. Does that count?
Communicate with ethereals?
Yeah. He saw me trip over a beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. Didn't attack me or anything. After that, he got it into his head that Night Watchers must be able to communicate with ethereals. It has the power to calm them down. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with ethereals...
That's interesting.
Isn't that your specialty, Lucia?
You mean those ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was just an optical delusion. I layered some visual effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns, so it looks like they're there, but it's all just illusion.
So hard-hitting illusions.
But what about this thing?
I'll give you points that Chestnut who is crouching quietly nearby. That's so crazy.
That's Chestnut.
This ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe it could understand us. Wait, is it one of your illusions too?
Ah, yes, totally. When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. But if you try to make her do something, she can be a little slow.
Oh. Thanks for casting magic.
This illusion isn't doing very well. I'll have to practice more later. Aw, I was gonna ask her to do something else too.
Oh, I see. This ethereal looks insanely real. I've seen some of your illusions before, but this one... Seems like you've improved your skills again. Congrats.
I guess so. Thanks.
But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, you still can't really control ethereals. Does that mean what the guy's after? Controlling or communicating with ethereals was never actually possible in the first place?
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero.
Oh god, that
Even
boss.
command other ethereals to launch ambushes. But this strange device here, I doubt it can pull off anything close to what Geppetto could do.
If we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment in a large area. But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme to influence ethereal behavior. If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppressing or stimulating their ether activity levels could do the trick.
As expected from our ethereal expert. Have you seen anything like that before?
No. But the ethereals we encountered
It
earlier
is quite cool to learn about the extra lore of ethereals.
as if they'd been provoked by something. Do you think it could be because of this device? And don't forget the chieftain's disappearance. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate with ethereals, or to test how much they can control them?
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us? Using our ability to sleepwalk our lives? For research?
That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the Night Horror and research how to communicate with ethereals.
This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated during Hollow joint operations.
But it's just a theory for now. We shouldn't jump to
A
conclusions.
game
We
theory.
need more leads, like figuring out what this strange device actually does.
Okay, I'll keep you posted on what's going on back in the tribe.
Huh.
Weird little thing. Belle, come take a look at this thing.
The amplifier. That's not good. Actually, must have Kennedy influence the behavior of ethereals. Influence how? She must have can key ether into a ball. It occasionally emits an intense light that's the core of an ethereal. Blind those ethereals that still have vision. If that ethereal isn't nice to me, I'll catch it on guard and bonk it on the head. So hit him with the club. Just kidding. As you've been kinda out of it, lost in thought 1 minute. nervous and talking nonsense. Nick's feeling better now. I took all this machine for it. Looks like it's making the theories around here so restless. She's Lucy walking and Karen's blackout. They're probably connected to whoever put this thing here. But who could have done this? The person behind it all? Could they have known about the staff passed down from our ancestors? You and Lucia turn around and sort of a sound. A figure comes into view. Chestnut is back and brought cushion from before.
Chestnut? Wow! You like this pillow, don't ya? Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Yes, she'll come too. It's a promise then.
Who will come to? Me? It was nice meeting you, Chestnut.
After the daily invitation, you pet its head and tail. It's as hard as you imagine, and you can even feel the violent ether flowing through his body. But this violent, yeah, okay, well, too fast. We're to part 3 then. Wait, after all those battles against Savage Omega, I'm gonna have to spend a good while regathering my materials. Looking up, I already have the gathering squad with Natsa and then already held things up in the background. Time approaches about that time Lucy usually leaves, but she seems to be deep in thought about something.
Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff. If a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the longest in the Hollow. Or someone who's best at taking down ethereals, right? Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most ethereals is the strongest, but I don't exactly have any other qualities that stand out.
But you really know the ethereals. The staff is a relic left behind after the Night Watchers confronted the Night Horror. Giving it to the person who understands the Night Horror best totally makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does make a lot of sense. Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. For decades, our chieftains have used it to fend off ethereals and protect our people from hollow disasters. But for me, defeating ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them. Even among the Night Watchers, some say I've strayed too far from tradition.
Well, you're unique.
Right. You've always had a special interest in ethereals. I don't think I've asked before, but what made you want to study them in the first place?
Ethereals. Some are born from the Hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the Hollow. Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the Hollow. Others are quite literally the people we once knew. I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the Hollow, is there really no way to bring them back? If we see the Hollow as
it's plausible, but Bill and White can't do it like that.
No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last Hollow. But if one day we could uncover all the secrets of the ethereals, or if the Hollow itself could answer us, then maybe there's still a chance to bring our lost loved ones home. We can't change what's already happened, but maybe we can still move toward a future
Well,
where we no longer
we're
have to
supposed to
live
be,
in fear of the Hollow.
but we're supposed to be getting close to maybe dealing with the creator, so maybe that'll help open things up a lot more. That'll be interesting to see what will happen if the creator fully makes an appearance.
Maybe. But, Lucia, those are some big questions. Perhaps the old chieftain gave you that staff because he believes in your search for the truth.
Is that so?
And they have said a lot of confusing things, but she doesn't seem too bothered herself.
There's no way the two of us can figure everything out just by thinking. Let's not stress ourselves out. Phew. So much has happened tonight. I'm exhausted. I should head home and get some rest. But I'm sure we can find out more about the chieftain and Kieran. Once I hear something new, I'll let you know.
Maybe because both the chieftain and Kieran are the same. Lose us to head on home, I guess. Hard to believe that I actually touched an ethereal, a living ethereal moving, and it let me pet of its own volition. Lucy's so amazing. This is so exciting. What kind of adventure will she take me on next? But I'm just feeling a little bit too sleepy. If I head back now, I should make it in time to eat breakfast. I bought right. I'll sleep after eating. You know, I'm gonna have to eat soon too. But got one more story. While stopping the conspiracy with Chestnut, Lucy heard echoes coming from the hollow. Oh, that was not pleasant. Alright, let's wrap this story up. Wandering around Fulham Heights, you run into Yahari. Now, this is a rare visitor. Lucy says she has something super amazing to tell us tonight, so she asked us all to meet at Mystic Wares. Before she could say a word after rushing here, she got some message from someone called Kieran and left right away. These others were also completely confused, but since their families were waiting, they headed back home. Though I think you might know what's really going on. A general idea. If you know about it, then I can rest easily. Lucy says she and Chestnut are waiting for you and wants you to meet them at this spot. Yahari handed over a page with notes, clearly hastily written, torn from Lucy's notebook. Just wait until you get back. You can tell me what really happened. Whatever she did shows for her had better be worth it, or else she's going to have to treat us to yummy chai sin at the very least. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I'm patient, I'm kind, I'm a little drowsy, but god darn it, you keep ditching me like that, I swear you better have a good excuse. I can't hide anything from you. We will wait outside the hollow for you to bring Lucy back. But who is Chestnut? That's a long story. And here she's the party. I need to bring a third member just in case.
No matter where, eradicate all evil.
Great. Ready and
waiting.
Sokaku, ready!
Ice, ice, baby. Hello, Chestnut. I got that part of my eyes. It was like, oh, let me dip. Look, our little guy is in position. Woof woof. You're so smart. Oh, what are you muttering about? Where'd you even leave me hollow now? Even I have never been here before. If that investigator really is hiding here, plotting something, I wonder how Carrion might have managed to track him down. Never mind that for now, the terrain around here is pretty tricky, so stick close to me and our guide, Chestnut. I think the city said, even like she was pretty happy with the hollow adventure last time.
Let's just follow Chestnut. Whether it's the suspicious investigator we saw earlier, or... Chestnut should remember their scent.
To be honest, if someone could spot these clown marks, they probably wouldn't miss these documents either. Oh, I get it. Lucia is trying positive reinforcement dog training. Wait, what's written here? It's about Chestnut. My reliable source is smaller than average height, usually active in the Times One Hill area. After repeated observation, it can be confirmed that the target displays affection and almost no hostility towards non-ethereal being. It appears that communication with the target is possible. Following the research that the capture plan is as follows. The document is vague, but it's almost certain that they're all about Chestnut. Heck, some parts even mention Lucy. Oh no, the person who is after Chestnut. From the very beginning, we need to find them quickly. And what does reliable source mean? Does someone be feeding them information about Chestnut?
It's showtime!
Get wrecked!
Step behind me.
Bro, that HP drain is a bitch. Let's take care of these guys first. Wobble combo.
This stage is mine!
A little romantic. Leave this part to me.
Look at me!
Get wrecked.
Evade the enemy assault and circle around.
Oh, I didn't have mean to do that.
Don't worry.
Broken bone. Sheesh. I'll live behind a hurry damage, but not fatally. What the? I'm gonna turn the phone on so she does know how to use electronics. Dang. This sounds more like they don't really use technology at all. How that sounded. Thank you for your referral. Our collaboration has been going quite well. However, allow me to bring the news at high stage to said that gentleman. I'll be seeing you next time. Oh no, if we have the chance to meet again, you likely won't look at me anymore. So farewell. Oh, what the hell does that mean? Oh, you got backstabbed. Not even the guy who accused us of siding with dude might have actually turned into material. No, it's not that. I'm just thinking if we stay the same time, it'll be fun to see the face of that person who was so eager to say their final farewell.
Why don't we go play with some ethereals?
I did that torn open a briefcase here. Things that likely belong to the investigator. Not sure what happened, but that person or ethereal must be nearby.
Where is it?
Oh. Yeah, it looks like it.
You were right, Lucia. He's close.
Sorry. I'll have to send you back to the hollow. Time to eat! The ether's getting thicker here. Watch out! Research shockwave!
Good wreck.
I feel like there's an endless stream of ethereals heading this way.
Oh.
Enemies right behind us! Yep. They know exactly what they're after. If this keeps up, we're toast. We need to take out the amplifier now.
There's gonna be an endless wave at this point. Oh, that's...
Research shockwave!
Well. The device is broken. Guess you'll have to pay me back for that, huh?
It's you.
Oh, you're the one.
As expected from one of my own. So much for being close to the ethereals. When it's time to strike, you don't even flinch, do you?
Kieran?
Oh, did I surprise you?
Damn.
Honestly, I was more surprised by you and the old man.
You mean the chieftain? He sleepwalked into the hollow because of you?
Yeah. I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the Night Horror's attention. But no,
That kind of
he's
effed up.
swallowed by Lemnian Hollow just like anyone else.
Why are you doing this?
Because he was just a coward, standing in the way. A few days ago, some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the spot. When I confronted him about it, he acted like he was some righteous hero and told me off like I was some kind of traitor. You are a hypocrite, just like him. No wonder he gave the staff to you.
You call us hypocrites, but you'll do whatever it takes to get what you want, even if it means
Well,
hurting
Ernie
others.
Karen who kinda went
Whatever it
dark.
takes. After years of glorified legends, everyone forgets. The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals to begin with.
What are you talking about?
The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals? What do you mean?
Well. Lucia didn't tell you? There's another version of how the Night Watchers came to be. Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could control other ethereals. The entire tribe went after it, hoping to defeat it and seize its power. But when the Night Horror unleashed its final surge of energy, half the tribe turned into ethereals on the spot. The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow was because they sacrificed their own kin.
That's just another ancient rumor.
Stop lying to yourself. Do you really believe you can strike a deal with the ethereals and not pay the price?
Yeah, what are you trying to... Okay, what exactly are you trying to say here?
Stop twisting the facts. Even if that story is true, it's got nothing to do with what's happening now. What exactly are you trying to say?
We've spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just because the ethereals don't attack us, those who live in the city see us as freaks. Like we're invisible. Like we don't matter. When disaster hits, whether it's in the city or in the hollows, we're always the ones they abandon first. Back when New Eridu was founded, public security declared all survivors had been safely relocated to New Eridu. And us? We were still running for our lives. Caught between companion hollows, stumbling over the bodies of our own kin, crying as we counted who didn't make it. Tell me, did anyone come for us? Lucia, don't you want to change our lives for the better?
Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the cost of our people's lives.
Yeah, you still committed murder.
Come and uphold justice. Being seen as kin by the ethereals, walking freely through the hollows. This is the Night Horror's blessing. We should use this gift to earn power, to gain recognition. Isn't that what we deserve? If it means a better future for everyone, then what do a few sacrifices matter?
But
Good
the
Lord.
price you're paying for that future, is it really your so-called gift? Or is it the lives of your own kin? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive? A stamp of approval from New Eridu? Or something else?
Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties. It's nothing compared to what we gave up when we first fought the Night Horror. Besides, after the early trials, I finally found better test subjects and stronger allies to back me. Everything's going smoothly now.
Better test subjects? Are you talking about me?
Lucia, you're so full of yourself.
You a
Though I
dick.
too used to think you were some kind of prodigy, summoning ethereals out of thin air. But now, you're just a coward with a fancy stick, putting on cheap tricks, hiding behind research, while running away from your fate. I couldn't care less.
Give this VA a surprise.
What is
Man,
it you're
you're
after?
good.
Chestnut or the staff?
Obviously both.
That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still have the nerve to ask for it? And Chestnut is my friend. She is a free ethereal. I will not let you take her away.
Oh, save the speech. I've heard it all before. The Night Horror is watching over the conflicts, gifts from your dreams. But you've never even dreamed of the Night Horror. You are just making up stories to hide the fact that it never chose you. The only reason you stumbled upon this rare hottie in the first place was because I slipped up. And I'm here to fix that. It's time things go back on track now.
You need
You
to
treat our
die.
people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornets. I don't believe a word you
Whew.
say. And
That's
I
a
won't let you
stinger
hurt
of
anyone
a
else
comment.
just to feed your ambition.
You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you destroyed earlier was my only backup plan, did you? Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my research generously. They've even thrown in a little extra firepower. So hand them over. Your magic stick. The gullible little ethereal you tricked. And you, my new test subject.
Oh, hell no.
Maybe I'll even spare you from getting torn up too badly before I put you to use.
Alrighty. I got you.
Alright, let's rock and roll.
There's fingers. Slumber in the mix.
Lucia, I'll face the enemy.
So we got some, I want to say, heavy Iron Man type music?
Look at me. Just don't blink. Easy peasy. Reverse shockwave.
As foreshadowed.
Time to eat. The name of the night, Emissary.
Alright, that's it. I'm gonna hit you so hard.
Great armor at my command.
You asked for it.
Ether first. 3, 2, 1, go. Shatter. Now.
Again!
Crush them.
So that was just a warm-up.
Time to eat. I got this. Like a shadow. Starlight shine, break the dawn.
Not late, am I?
Here we go!
Oh, it's been so long.
Wanna play a game?
This is your last page.
Oh, wow. You can block both like that. That's pretty cool.
Easy peasy. Thanatos Storm. How about this? Yeah!
You hit a dead end.
Fall into the endless
Oh, the endless abyss.
Watch out!
Oh, crap.
So, it looks like the staff didn't make you stronger. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors!
Chestnut. I will never give the staff to you. Instead, Instead of using it to hurt people or treating it as a bargaining chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the Hollows!
Oh! Oh, that's pretty cool. Get wrecked.
They are the Lucians? The real ethereals? You're a monster!
See? The Hollow has answered my call.
Okay, that was pretty badass.
You freak!
Maybe. But if you were really blessed by the night horror, how'd you end up being defeated by a freak and a little hot tea?
Shots
I
fired.
underestimated you.
No. What you underestimated was what you kept talking about. The gift. You always saw our abilities in the Hollow as some kind of superior gift. And you see the city people as enemies who abandon us. And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the Hollow and chose their machine instead.
I was only borrowing their power.
Most people see ethereals as enemies, but when you try to exploit their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it?
Ooh, Lucy killing with the fire.
Passionately about our tribe's place in the world. I thought you understood that.
Are you defending the ethereals now?
Wow, that's not what she said at all. Also, Lucia's never stood by while ethereals were hurting people.
You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge. I see it as a way to understand the world. I want to learn about ethereals because the Hollow is their home. They're born there. They exist there. And they return there. I want to learn from them.
Not because you also want to find the night horror?
That's only part of it. I want to find it. To speak with it. To try and fix the situation we're in. But that doesn't mean I'll stop trying to understand the other ethereals along the way.
Then let's an annoying sneeze from the side.
Wait, what about Chestnut? There's still so much we haven't figured out about her.
Chestnut, I might never be able to fully understand you. This is probably goodbye for us.
Clearly heard by soft, eager whimpering.
You never said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they already know about Chestnut, don't they?
That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring back an ethereal that could talk to humans. He's very interested. So, make your choice, Lucia.
Boy, just bless
Stay
you.
with her, wait for them to find her, and watch as she's dissected, destroyed? Or let her go deeper into the Hollow and never see her again.
No need for threats. I know what you mean. People like us, strange, sometimes invisible to others. If we don't live among our own, it's nearly impossible to find someone else who's just as special, a real friend. Thankfully, I met my friends. Friends with genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion.
Sounds
That's sweet.
familiar. Who said that again? Wait, wasn't that what Karen said? The way to get puppies to like you?
Friends. You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up, then leaves you unread all day until finally replying right before bed?
Bruh.
Hey, are you night blind or just stuck in your own little bubble? I'm Lucia's friend, and I'm standing right here. I stayed up way past my bedtime to be here. Don't act like I'm invisible.
See? staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time. We live in different moments, but that doesn't keep me and my friends apart. Now, before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, Chestnut, and hand you over to public security, I've got one last question. That ether amplifier of yours, what are its side effects?
What?
Right before I summoned the brave little hotties, I felt a strange power surge through me. In this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that. But what's the price?
You think that machine summoned those hotties? It's impossible. You've destroyed that thing completely. And as your tribesman, I didn't feel anything unusual. Maybe it's time you face it. You're just something that can't be explained. You're a...
Oh, wait. If that word is all you've got left, then maybe just stop talking.
Sounds like where you get clubbed.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's like something only angsty teenagers would say. Hear it one too many times, and it feels like getting brushed by Sordidus's tentacles. Ugh. Anyway, I'm taking you to public security. Our tribe isn't some lawless land. Now, it's time to say goodbye.
Damn. He called me a freak. He's like, alright, I'll clump your head so hard. Like, bruh. Damn. Maybe this material had a part of its original concept of itself.
The deepest part of the hollow, as far as you can go. Be wary of humans the way they're wary of you, but don't hurt them. If we're lucky, maybe we'll meet again. Good girl, Chestnut. Go on. I will never forget you.
Well, the little terrier trots off with the pillow in his mouth. That gentle puppy-like Hati feels like a dream, as if never existed in this time and space at all.
I already miss you.
But even in the hollow, a strange creation awakens once more. After an adventure that defies all instinct and the natural order returns to his body. Now return to watching the night watch you gain power from it. A lot of music being heard at once. I do like these little side adventure stories with the agents. You get a chance to learn more about the characters and said lore. Oh, you're finally here. You done?
I borrowed a vacant house from Monato so Kieran could stay there. The chieftain said someone will come pick him up, an officer who's familiar with our tribe's affairs. That investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person, but Kieran still has to take responsibility.
So that one investigator pretty much got a fate worse than death.
Great. I'm glad things have settled down. But I can't help thinking, isn't there still something we haven't figured out?
Yeah. we still don't know anything about Kieran's ally. There might still be someone out there waiting to take advantage of the Night Watchers. It's unsettling.
Unsettling? That doesn't sound like you, Lucia. But either way, you're going to keep up with your research, right?
Of course. Even if I won't be seeing Chestnut as often anymore. And I can't upload our videos or tell the world there's an ethereal in the Hollow who can actually communicate with humans.
God, you know how many views you would get on that shit?
Keep going. I've made some real progress this time.
Progress. Oh, you mean the staff, right? It really came through this time.
Yeah! You see, I don't know how it happened, but just now, through the staff, it felt like the Hollow responded to me. The Hollow said, "Let there be little hotties to help Lucia." And boom! They appeared! And helped me take down that big guy! All in all, I think it's something very, very memorable.
Still can't believe this is the result of GA. Holy shit.
You see, if the Hollow really let me communicate with little hotties, then maybe I could talk to the Night Horror too?
Yeah, maybe.
If you really could talk to the Night Horror, what would you ask?
If I ever got the chance, I'd ask, why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes Ethereal see us as kin? Can our dreams stop leading us to madness and turning us into Ethereals? But I want more than asking questions. I have bigger ambitions. Maybe someday, everyone could hear the Hollow respond, just like the first Night Watchers did. Maybe we could even communicate with it, so we won't have to live like nomads.
Huh.
Wow.
Fair enough. Probably a more better living lifestyle for the tribe.
It's you, Lucia.
Yeah. There's still so much left to learn. Time for a break. And then the journey continues.
Theo, Karen, and Lizzie had to return to the Nightwalker tribe and have been in touch for several days. Going to bed early for a few days straight, you're actually starting to miss the feeling of staying up late. Reap. It is a Subian temple late at night. Ever since you came to UK Summit and started following the same strict routine as our senior disciples, I haven't seen you stay up this late for so many nights. Don't tell me you and Lizzie made plans to become night watchers together. Really? Alright. Minato seems to be waiting for you in the outer courtyard. Go take a look. When you get back, we'll talk about what's been happening lately and make sure you get to bed early tonight. Luckily, seen down lately. You either high and the others think you might know what's up. Lately, we've been seeing her publicly. Is she still sad about parting ways with that 3-year-old puppy? Oh, it's plausible. Alright, Luffy, let's go over there now.
Although Lucia's always going on and on, like, we gotta be friends with ethereals. We can never quite follow her train of thought. But as her human friends, everyone really likes her. Plus, she's always so cheerful. So what's been weighing on her lately?
Okay, stop. Oh, wait a minute. Who's ever having like those long, drawn out pauses again? I'm like, bruh.
Oh, miss, I remember you. Would you mind if I asked a few quick follow-up questions?
Oh, you mean the sturdy little pillow I bought here?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Thank you so much. So, did your puppy like it?
Yeah, she loved it.
I'm glad to hear it. Next question is, how's the wear and tear?
Pretty worn out now.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We'll keep improving the pillow's material. But the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers. If we make it any sturdier, I'm worried some smaller pups might hurt their teeth chewing on it.
Chestnut is, well, a big girl. For most dogs, the material is already strong enough, I think.
All right, noted. And one last question. Has your pup shown any discomfort from the filler's scent?
Not at all. She's quite a strong pup. Loves running around with that little pillow in her mouth.
Damn.
Wonderful. Thank you for
This
shopping
is
with
sad.
us. We appreciate the feedback.
Lucia, are you done talking?
Whoever's answering the tall, slightly intimidating canine siren standing before her.
Huh? What's with that look? What were you guys talking about just now?
After a whirlwind explanation, you finally convinced Karen that the toy wasn't meant for. I apologize time for misunderstanding. That's
Next
hilarious.
time, don't call hotties puppies.
All right.
Canine thyrans aren't puppies either.
Yup. Fierce canine thyron or bulky hottie. Either way, not your average little pup.
Bruh.
All right. Back on topic.
That's funny.
Congrats, Lucia.
That's very
Your post
funny.
is blowing up. At first I thought it was because everyone was suddenly interested in debating why Trinocs have such pointy heads.
Don't mention it. I put so much effort into my serious, well-thought-out research posts. But everyone just wants Chestnut's adventure stories. Some even asked when Chestnut will dive through the fissure into Hollow Zero, punch the Hornets, kick Nineveh, and reach the peak of ethereal life.
What the?
Lucia, we all know you miss Chestnut, but
But a hottie's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch hornets, and its back legs can't really...
wait. This is what you've been stressing over?
Well, not exactly. Actually, Belle, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Things are mostly settled now. Kieran's been turned over to public security. But when I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue why I was able to summon an actual hottie using just the staff and a notebook. If it wasn't just the staff, then maybe the little hotties appeared because the night horror was watching me again. Or was it because of Chestnut? Do you think the night horror might not be an ethereal at all?
What could that mean?
I trust your judgment. But aside from ethereals, the only other beings we've seen born from the Hollow are... the sacrifices, right? The night horror doesn't seem like one of them. Then what could it be?
It gave the Night Watchers the traits that make ethereals mistake us for kin. It can enter our dreams and lead us into the Hollows. It even foreshadowed my farewell with Chestnut. It has to be something far more mysterious, some deeper creation of the Hollow itself. But I still know far too little about the Hollows. Like you said, the answers might be a long way off. At least I can restart the research I put on hold. So, who's coming with me into the Hollow to see if an Avaris actually bonks its horn when it rolls over?
Well, I think everything has a okay ending for this. Like a shadow fading into the night, trophy earned. That was actually a lot of fun. Also, we got some nice, good lore drops. Alright, I'll do some of the stuff off screen. Get some more of those polychromes. Story. Alabama. Alright, so I'll do that some other time. But for right now, gotta take a quick pause. So let's see, how many polychromes did I get because of that? 4,643. And I got oh, okay. Complete the story. Oh, it's only 4,000 rings, so that's something. But yeah, thanks for whoever the mysterious watcher was watching. And yeah, right now I'm gonna go take a break and do some eating, and after that, take care of some more editing. So bye, have a nice day, stay safe everybody.